The loyal dog, AK Bayshara's help. The sun had just begun to set when the first cries of anguish pierced the air. In a small village on the outskirts of Houston, a crowd had gathered near a narrow, winding road leading to the heart of the settlement. This village was known for its strong sense of community, where everyone looked out for one another. But among them, there was one being who exemplified loyalty beyond imagination, AK Bayshara, the village dog. AK Bayshara was no ordinary dog. His golden fur had turned dusty over time, and one of his ears bore a small notch, a scar from his many adventures. But his eyes radiated wisdom and an unshakable devotion to those he loved. He belonged to no one and everyone at the same time. The villagers fed him, children played with him, and elders often found comfort in his quiet presence. He was the guardian of the village, a silent protector who never asked for anything in return. One evening, as the last rays of the sun bathed the village in hues of gold and orange, a loud scream rang out. A young boy, Ethan, had been playing near the riverbank when he lost his footing and fell into the rushing waters. The villagers rushed to the scene, their faces etched with panic, but the current was strong, and the river was never forgiving. Before anyone could react, a blur of golden fur dashed past the crowd. AK Bayshara leaped into the water without hesitation. The river was fierce, but the dog paddled with all his strength, his eyes locked onto the struggling child. The villagers held their breath, prayers whispered into the wind. Time seemed to slow as AK fought against the current, his body pushed and pulled by the merciless waves. Finally, with one last desperate push, he reached Ethan. The boy clung to the dog's fur, his tiny hands gripping onto his only hope. AK turned and swam back, his body tiring, his muscles screaming for relief. But he never faltered. Inch by inch, he made his way to the shore until strong hands pulled both him and the child to safety. The village erupted in cheers, mothers wept, and fathers held their children close. Ethan coughed, shivering in his mother's embrace, but he was alive, thanks to AK Bayshara. The dog lay on the ground, exhausted, his breaths ragged. The village healer rushed forward, offering water and gentle strokes of gratitude. From that day on, AK Bayshara was not just a village dog, he was a legend. Children told stories of his bravery, elders spoke of his unwavering loyalty, and even travelers passing through heard of the dog who had risked his life for a child who wasn't even his own. As years passed, AK continued his silent vigil, growing older but never losing his spirit. The villagers ensured he was always well fed and cared for, a small token of appreciation for his endless devotion. And when his final day came, the entire village mourned. A small grave was made near the tree where he often rested, and a stone was placed with the words, "Here lies AK Bayshara, the bravest of them all." His story lived on, a reminder of love, sacrifice, and the incredible bond between humans and the loyal hearts who walk beside them on four paws. In every wag of a tail, in every bark of joy, the spirit of AK Bayshara continued to live, forever etched in the hearts of those who had been touched by his loyalty.